Should we go? Okay. So I'm Ricardo. Chavez is the last name. I just have a question for you guys. Does anyone, you guys are aware of Miley Cyrus, would anyone be able to come up with a common thread that they can see with the American flag and Miley Cyrus? Any off-the-wall ideas on maybe something these two things, or a person and thing / idea, might have in common? Okay. Oh yeah. What's up?
Party in the USA.
That's really good. Party in the USA. I should have done more research on that, but yeah, that's like a really good idea. What I'm going to focus on is specifically towards an idea. So I'm not going to focus on Miley Cyrus, I'm going to focus on the idea of independence. So the American flag stands for sovereignty, independence, has a history of freedom and stuff like that. And I'm going to talk about how Miley Cyrus's lifestyle exudes independence and teaches 20-something, I don't know, well, primarily our demographic, people who are approaching their 20s or people in their 20s already, on how to live and eventually die without regret. So my topic is informing all of you guys, about how Miley Cyrus symbolizes independence in today's generation of 20-somethings. So the central idea is basically connecting independence with Miley Cyrus. My general purpose is to show you how her platform as a celebrity and her financial freedom, like most other celebrities, allows her to non-conform, but also teach us certain ideals on not conforming to American conditionings of what our life should be like as we approach our 30s and 40s and stuff like that. So specifically, we can examine her pictures like this on her Instagram account, her Twitter feed, her performance at the 2013 VMAs with Robin Thicke, on how certain events like that characterize something bigger than just a racy antic that Miley Cyrus is going to do. So that leads into my thesis. Although she's slightly overzealous and sexually fueled as a person, when it comes to her entertainment lifestyle, there's more that meets the eye. And I think personally that I can inform you guys that she's teaching us to avoid a midlife crisis, which more than 70% of American men and more than 50%, or yeah, more than half of American women experience in their menopausal time frame of their life. So personally, I'm a huge fan of Cyrus. That's my credibility. And the relation to the audience is that her social venues and her antics speak to us because her largest demographic and her largest portion of fans are our age. So like many other celebrities, like I said before, she has financial freedom, which allows her to not really conform to having to go intern places, to go to college, to go get a well-paying $50,000 plus a year job, and have kids and stuff like that. So that's something luxury celebrities have that most upper middle class and middle class people and college students like us don't have. So I'm going to say a quote that her dad said at Complex Magazine, or in an interview with Complex Magazine. Although it may seem bad to not conform, which may even hinder someone's success, especially in America, and something like an aspect in life like getting a job, especially like Miley Cyrus, she addresses our inner need for expression and addresses our own autonomy for certain thoughts that will hopefully prevent us from hating not only the jobs that we end up getting, that our parents pretty much led us to, or end up hating the relationships that we kind of force ourselves into and don't have the guts to end. And I never really wanted that for her, end quotes. So, leading to my second point, she teaches not only women, but also men, so like me, to not be insecure about your self-image and to be negligent of the media's manipulation of your body. We don't get heavy scrutiny of our body because none of us in here are celebrities, but Miley Cyrus is. And so celebrities go through a lot of scrutiny, and she handles it pretty well, and she continues with her childlike antics, which is not a bad thing, but according to American idealism, kind of the whole Leave It to Beaver kind of lifestyle, upper middle class, that's not how you're supposed to act. You're supposed to mature at a certain age, usually beginning 20s, mid-20s, and be sort of established. So this kind of speaks to how Britney Spears in 2007 shaved her head, which was highly speculated because she was going crazy after her breakup with Kevin Federline. Miley Cyrus hasn't experienced this, so maybe that teaches us something. So I'm informing, I guess, the classroom that maybe Miley Cyrus is telling us relationships really don't matter, you know, because she broke up with Liam Hemsworth, she refused to marry him, she refused to go into that American dream, which is for females to usually, you know, have a perfect family, have kids. And in conclusion, the overall point of this should be that Miley Cyrus teaches us 20-somethings, or approaching 20-somethings, to not embrace the American dream of having a house living in the suburbs, private schools for your kids, but to embrace risk and have autonomy. And that is the end. And that's how Miley Cyrus connects to the American flag. Thank you very much.
Justin.